Look, I think through the COVID process, we've all learned a little something about ourselves. And what really has dawned on me lately are the issues really facing businesses in general, restaurants like this. They're not able to open, and they're not able to open to the extent they want unless they have technology. Now, I've partnered with Grubhub and World Central Kitchen to donate $500,000 to World Central Kitchen. Grubhub is adding another $100,000, and on top of that, they're making donating the change easy on the Grubhub app. In addition to the $500,000, I'm also putting $500,000 up so that my friends and I can travel the country and really see how these businesses are struggling and how they can understand how their work and their commitment can help food insecurity in America. Food insecurity is one of the toughest problems that we're dealing with. It essentially means that either because of money, because of health, or because of age, you're unable to access the food you need to survive. And so we want to build this bridge, and we're launching a program called Plating Change, bridging small business restaurant owners and the food insecure so they can solve each other's problems together. That's what we're doing.
Hello!
What's happening?
How are you? So nice. Hello.
Alex, how are you?
Welcome.
Oh, my man!
What's happening?
Nice to see you.
Come on.
Are we doing the COVID hug? What's up, man?
My friend Alex.
How are you, Alex? Good to meet you, man.
So is business up or down?
We're actually faring very well. We're running flat.
Okay. But you guys were doing this before.
We were, and the ironic is that we're running flat, but our hours are limited. So our hours now are 10 to 6, whereas before they were 10 to 10.
Let me tell you guys why we're here.
Okay.
So Alex and I are partnering up along with Kristen Bell, and we're traveling the country trying to understand how these smaller restaurants can contribute to what's happening with food insecurity. And so we're trying to solve two things. One, I put up $1 million, $500,000 is going to World Central Kitchen in a partnership with Grubhub. And the other $500,000, we're traveling the country, meeting people like yourself that are just trying to keep people working, and you're trying to feed people. Okay, so that's the reason we're here. And ultimately, we're looking to negotiate with you to buy meals for people, a single SKU that you can maximize your margin, and we can maximize the number of meals. And so we're here to actually place an order.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Well, we definitely welcome that.
do you have something? I know you do. She's the boss.
She's my boss.
So do you have a single SKU that you think would be good to pack up and deliver that would give you good margins, give the recipient nourishment, and allow an order to go really far?
Our banco lechon.
I would say our banco lechon, which is actually how we started our business.
Is that your most popular?
Actually, the Cuban sandwich is our most popular one. We have a mix of local community here in tourism, and the Cuban sandwich is such a famous, well-known sandwich that people tend to go the first time here to have the Cuban sandwich, and then they'll work their way down the list to try the other ones.
And the difference in price point between the banco lechon and the Cuban sandwich?
It's $1.
It's $1.
$1 more for Cuban.
It's $1 more for Cuban, but you're asking about the greatest amount of margin value. It would be my banco lechon.
Yeah.
Okay, and how much is that generally?
It's $10.
Okay, and if we bought a lot of them, is there any way to simplify it and maybe tighten it up and get a little more out of it?
Oh, we could definitely work out something there.
Like if we order 1,000 or 2,000 of them, can we get a little better price than $10?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you on Grubhub today?
We're not. We don't have a third-party delivery service.
Okay, have you consider one?
We have considered one, but we're not built for it yet.
Okay, and if I send Grubhub here to set it up at their expense, would you be okay with that?
Yes, I don't have a problem with that. We can study it.
They've been really good. All right, so what's the best price we can get? Because that'll determine how many we buy.
I guess I have to go and see. I actually have a delivery today and figure out what we're paying for our pork right now per pound.
First of all, I love what happened here. He looked at the boss for the price. That's the way things should be. I like it. Smart man. I know my place, man.
We're gonna put you on the spot, and so I know that normally you know your numbers.
We do, and I'm prone to say a number, but it's up to you.
I was in front to say $850. I don't know how you feel about that.
I was gonna say 750.
How much were you gonna say?
$750. I
No,
said
that's too low,
$850.
because I need your food cost to be right.
Well, I know where my food costs are.
And we need you to make money too.
I think
So this is your phone, right?
fair.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we'll split the difference at 8. So tell me how many sandwiches we can get for $20,000.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what we want to do. You don't want to feed people? Or?
Don't do the math.
2,500 sandwiches.
2,500 sandwiches.
But you can do it over a week.
We didn't want to take them all today. So
Yeah. It's not gonna happen today.
Can it happen
That's
in
a
10
lot
days?
of pork that happen.
Can it happen in 10 or 12 days?
Yes, it can.
Oh, absolutely.
It can happen in 10 days.
What's a typical day, revenue-wise?
Typical day revenue wise depends on what day of the week you're talking about. So if it's Monday through Friday, on average, we're looking about $22,000 a day. Given we have a very strong Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So this is 10 days worth of business.
This is very good for us.
This is great.
This is enormous for us actually.
So are you putting in an order for?
Yeah.
So you're putting an order?
We would like to
for
order.
2,500.
We would like to order
Yeah.
How many?
2,500 sandwiches. Yeah.
2,500 sandwiches.
$20,000.
Done.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
You okay, bud?
I'm great, man. I'm happy.
A lot of people are going to get fed.
Yeah.
And the most important thing to me, and I know this is hard for you, but the most important thing for me is everybody's got to stick together. Are you okay?
It's a good day.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say April and May were really scary. And June was tough, but things were getting a little bit better. And I think, once the kids went back to school and people started going back to work, then people started coming out, feeling a little more comfortable. And it's really up to us to make people feel comfortable, guide them through the process so that when they leave, they feel like they weren't jeopardized and they were able to really have an experience and that experience wasn't compromised from the moment they enter to the moment that they leave. And that's a delicate balance. Delicate balance.
You all right?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, good, man.
You're just thinking.
There's a lot to be thankful for.
All in all.
That's we're thankful.
We're thankful for you guys because you're here employing people.
Thank you.
But we have one condition if you take our check.
What's the condition?
You have to create, between now and the end of the year, a 305 boys sandwich. It's a special SKU because what we want to do is we want to drive business here for people to buy a sandwich for somebody. You cannot buy it and eat it. You can buy it and you guys will find the community that's going to best benefit from the sandwich.
I love it.
So it's the 305 boys right here.
I love it.
All right? Do we have a deal?
Absolutely.
We have a deal.
Okay.
We're always willing
have
to
a
give
deal.
back to our community.
We have a deal.
I'm gonna give the money to the person. And that check is
Thank
good.
you.
It's $20,000.
Thank you, thank you,
Make it
thank you
happen.
from the bottom of
Let's
our
go.
heart.
We'll be calling for the sandwich. The
That's right.
305 boys sandwich.
We're gonna.
That's Sanguich?
We're gonna make it happen.
You know how to say the name?
Sanguich.
Sandwich.
He knows, he knows.
Well, it is great.
Oye, gracias.
Thank
Muchísimas gracias. I really appreciate it.
This is
I
a
really appreciate your
beautiful
presence.
surprise.
And
You guys are going to be awesome. You guys are the best!